Namaste everyone. Welcome to the RSP Group of School YouTube channel. Today we will start the part 3rd of cube and cube roots of class 8. In the previous two parts we have discussed some basic properties of cube and the method of finding cube root, that is the prime factorization. So in this part, firstly we'll do one question based on the application of prime factorization, that is when the number is a non-perfect cube number, how to change it into a perfect cube number. For example, if the question comes like this, is 243 a perfect cube? So firstly you have to check that this is a perfect cube or not. So first of all you have to do the prime factorization of 243. So the prime factorization of 243 is multiplication of 3 5 times. For forming its cube root, I will start making the pair of 3 similar numbers. So I can make one pair of 3, but the other group only contains 2 times 3. So I can express 243 as 3 raised to power 3 into 3 square. So it is clear from this prime factorization that 243 is not a perfect cube number because we can't make group of 3 same numbers in its prime factorization. Now the question is how to change this non-perfect cube number 243 into a perfect cube number. So two options are there. First option is you want to complete this group. In this group 1 3 is less, so you can simply multiply this group with 1 3. So the option 1 is multiply this prime factorization by 3. When you multiply this prime factorization by 3, then 2 group of 3 comes, so the number becomes 9 cube, that is 729. So this is the first option that we can do. So 729 is a perfect cube number. We know that this number is cube of 9. Second option, we want to get rid of this 3 square. Okay, till this 3 cube is it, okay, we want to vanish this 3 square. So second option is divide this number or this prime factorization by the extra part, that is 3 square. So when I divide this prime factorization by 3 square cancels this extra part, so the remaining portion is 3 cube, that is 27. So you can change a non-perfect cube number into perfect cube by two methods, either by multiplication or by division. Now the second method of finding cube root is the estimation method. In this method you don't have to do any actual calculation. We can simply estimate the cube root of the given perfect cube number. For example, if someone asks you the cube root of 175616 by estimation method, now what will you do? So divide this number into group of three numbers starting from the unit digit. So what will you do? We will make group of 3 numbers starting from this unit digit. So the first group will be 616 and the second group is 175. Now the step 2, unit digit of group 1, decide the unit digit of cube root. Look at this unit digit of group 1. This digit is 6. We know that cube root of a number ending with 6 is always 6. So we can say that cube root of this number 175616 will end with the digit 6. Now what will be the 10th digit? So step 3, focus on group 2. Unit digit of perfect cube equal to or less than group 2 number gives the 10th digit of cube root. For example, the number in the group 2 is 175. Now think of a number whose cube is either equal to 175 or less than 175. So starting with 1, cube of 1 is 1, cube of 2 is 8, cube of 3 is 27, cube of 4 is 64, cube of 5 is 125 and cube of 6 is 216. So 216 is greater than 175. So we can't take this number 216. So the number which is less than 175 or the perfect cube number which is less than 175 is 125. Unit digit of this number will be the tens place digit of cube root. So unit digit of 125 is 5. So cube root of this number is 56. So in this method you can see without any calculation we can directly estimate the cube root of a given number. So cube root of 175616 is 56. This method is known as estimation method. One more example, if question is find the cube root of 110592 by estimation method. Again, firstly you have to divide this number into groups starting from the unit digit. So the first group is 592 and the second group is 110. Unit digit of this group 1 will give you the unit digit of your cube root. This number is ending with 2. So you know that if a number ends with 2, then its cube root always ends with 8. Now for the tens place digit, you have to focus on this group 2 number. Think of a number which is either equal to 110 or just less than 110. So again you think of perfect cube numbers 1, 8, 27, 64. Cube of 5 is 125. Again 125 is greater than this number 110. So we can't take 125 here. So the previous perfect cube number is 64. So we will take 64 here. And the unit place digit of 64 is 4. So the cube root of 110 592 is 48. This is the estimation method. So thank you all. That's in this part.